Manhole inspection is to find problems with just the manhole, just the structure itself. Make sure it's not cracking or falling or missing brick.
It's obviously important to make sure that nothing, possibly happens on the sewer side of backing up into people's homes, or if it's a storm and, flooding streets and everything like that. And so it doesn't impact the customers.
We're out here doing this every day to keep the sewers open and running and make sure everything's running as it's supposed to be. We use a lot of different tools, paint, manhole hooks, cameras. It all depends on where you're at. Manhole inspection is important because it's cost effective, trying to knock all the problems out before they become major problems.
Basically, an interceptor is exactly what it sounds like. It intercepts the sewer water and redirects it to the treatment plant and keeps it from going to natural waterway.
I'm kind of the front line of keeping the waterways healthy. If I have something that bypasses, it bypasses directly into a waterway that a lot of people use, daily, and it also then drains into the Mississippi. So
it's an environmental hazard, so I take it very seriously. When you're a customer and you have a problem, you're looking for a solution. And a lot of time the guys, they go above and beyond, and especially when the weather's bad, we work a lot of long hours and try to make sure that people are comfortable and dry.
Some days I come and clean my baskets first. Other days I will go and start my bypasses first. It's just making sure that the water's going where it needs to be, and then an interceptor where it's collected to be treated.
I take a lot of pride in it. It's an important job, and it's a great responsibility that we have for the community.
Acoustics it's a send and receive. It's like what we talk about communications. If you're talking, I need to listen to you so I can give you the right answer. So we have these two devices. One goes on the upstream manhole, one goes on the downstream manhole. One sends a tone through that sewer reach, and the other receives it, and based on that tone receiving will determine at what level of opening is in that pipe. So we were going from the cleaning crews, which was 2 trucks, and the maintenance of those trucks and 3 employees, to one smaller truck, a Sprinter, and 2 employees. So we're saving money, we're getting the same results, and we're doing less cleaning. What we're doing is allowing our ratepayers, the community that we work in front of, actually witness, and they ask a lot of questions. What are you doing here? Because in the past, we'd have a big truck pull up and you'd leave a diesel spill mark on the ground and you'd make a lot of noise. Now what our customers are seeing is that we are eliminating all that noisy equipment and the potential for a backflush in their basement by using smart technology that doesn't wake anybody up and also lets our ratepayers understand that we're moving in the right direction as far as how we spend ratepayers' funds. MSD has made a lot of changes over the years, and those changes are primarily focused on the service that we provide to our customers. And so by using the SLRADs, or the acoustic devices, once again, we're proving to our ratepayers that we're spending the money smartly. We're aware of their needs, and as we move forward, we want to become an organization that's committed to the environment and to their needs.
On this side of the TV, we have 2 different types of trucks. We have PM trucks, which just go out and do preventative maintenance. And then there's corrective maintenance, which is what we do, and we go identify problems.
On the rehab television side, you have to find a solution. And regardless if it's good or bad, or if it's an MSD problem or not, you have to be able to find that solution.
It's kind of like a challenge, finding manholes, finding bad breaks. If there is a cave-in or a hole in the street that either the homeowner or the municipality is concerned about, we'll go out there and perform a dye test to see if it's getting into the sewer and how it's getting into the sewer. And then if there's ever a repair that's necessary, we'll go out after the repair is complete and make sure that it's in good condition and try to make sure that the rest of the pipe is okay so there's no future issues. We kind of all come here for a specific goal to do a job and do it well, and we all kind of have each other's back.
They want to give you every opportunity to be successful, because if you're successful, then as a whole company, everyone's successful.
We want to make sure that everybody's on the same page, and that way, as a crew and as a whole group, we're going to succeed.
Every day we're on the street and we're fixing and maintaining problems that we have found by doing inspections. But at the same time, we're ready with our equipment, so when something does happen, if a homeowner calls in and says, I noticed there's a hole in the alley back there, we can respond to it quickly. Other things that we schedule, we run cameras up and down our lines to, video and do an inspection on them. So whenever they do that, they can come across and the pipe might be a little damaged and the water's still getting through and it's not causing a health hazard because it's not backing anybody up. So then that will kind of get put into a work order, will get created and it will put into our system and it will get a rating on a priority. How fast do we need to respond to it? It could be a 30-day, a 60-day, or a 90-day response to it. We have a backlog of jobs like that. So on a normal basis, we're going off of that log and we're going from job to job and making our repairs. It keeps the water flowing, and if the water's flowing, there's a less chance of it maybe causing an issue, because if it backs up, the water starts to swirl and that's when it wants to start pulling everything down with it.
Well, the reason I love emergency calls is because of the unknown. We run the calls that homeowners, whatever homeowners or businesses or contractors call in to the customer care, and they dispatch it out to us. We have to address it within a 4-hour time period.
Being efficient in the long run can hopefully drive the rates down. If we have the proper equipment, it can make a job go quicker. And the less time that we're sitting on a job, that's less man hours. It's less on the payroll and stuff.
The newest technology we employ has been the use of like a push camera system. It's a smaller camera that allows our own crews to go ahead and do the TV work without having to call the bigger TV trucks in here to do our work for us, which allows us to just get more done with a smaller crew. We've also got new pipe repair fittings that they're called Robotech fittings, where we can come in and almost install them with our existing crews rather than call other crews in to do that too, to make quick hookups in a hole like this. So it just allows us to do more with less sometimes. It's critical to the community because people don't want to have to worry about their basements backing up. So if we don't get to these jobs in an efficient amount of time, more and more houses could potentially back up, and then nobody wants to have backups in their basement.